Hello and welcome to episode 2 of my Rimworld Ship to the Stars playthrough on Naked Brutality with no joins and Randy Random losing his fun. Okay, so in the last episode we got our little structure built. We have one trap. We got some crops in the ground which we've harvested once, and as you just heard, our first thing of today is a man-hunting squirrel. Which, given we have no weapons, no clothing, no kind of armor, anything like that, this is going to be interesting. What I need to try and do to avoid just locking myself in the room for 2 days is see if we can lure this squirrel over this trap. There we go. Okay. Get the door repaired. We need to try and get both traps built, which was my plan at the end of the last video. Okay, construction 4. What we will do is put a butchery spot just outside for now, so as we don't cover our bedroom in blood. The rain will hopefully wash away the blood. He won't like raw meat, but the leather is what is more critical to me right now. So if you've not seen the first video, what we're doing is we are going to try and navigate from the east side of the continent all the way to the Ship to the Stars quest, and to get the ship off the planet, which I've never done in all my time of playing Rimworld. This is vanilla in regards to DLC. I don't currently have any other DLC. Mods wise, I have Prepare Carefully, which allowed me to get the Pawn with no skills but burning passions, and I have Rimhood, which gives me a more detailed view over here. That is it. Okay, so structure built. We have a bit of food. Let's think about clothing now. So we want some more crops. We are going to do a 5x5. That's not what I want. I want a growing zone, not a stockpile. And this is going to be cotton. This is two things. Clothing is one, because we are currently still naked. Although I'm hoping I can get clothing off some transport pods. Fingers crossed. But mainly so I can make myself a sleeping bag. Or bedroll, as it's called here. So we'll get this cotton in the ground, and then we're going to think about weapons and defending ourselves. We're going to start making some clubs. We can't make a bow straight away. We need to get crafting of 2, I believe it is. Do a crafting spot in here just next to our table. Short bow needs crafting of 2. So we shall start by making clubs. We'll make 10 of them. He's going to have to make them with wood. Fine. I'm hoping he's going to still go and do the crops first before the crafting. In which case, let's have a think about this. So Firefighting, doctoring, and basic flicks are like tripping switches and things done first. Next, I want the priority to be probably plank cutting first. So if I choose to harvest blight, he will go do that before anything else. Rowing next. Yeah, I think that should be good. It might change around given that I'm doing a solo play, or I might override what I want him to go and do. But this is going to be totally unedited. You are going to see everything that happens to me. The entire grind of trying to get resources and skills. Although now we have these two traps, I do feel a little bit safer. Because our shooting skill is terrible. It is still a 0. So that's relaxing socially, I imagine, or praying. One of the two. Ooh, cargo pods. What have we got? Ooh. Fine meals? Yes. Definitely get those hauled. Oh my, what a drop. After the first episode of food poisoning, 3 times round I think it was, that is a huge drop. Okay, we don't have enough wood to make the clubs. Do I go for chopping more trees? Or do I try and get his mining skill up and get some steel? Let's go for the steel. We can use the steel as well to make walls, which would probably be a little bit safer than wood. Again, it is a little bit slower because he's got 0 skill in mining. It will go up very quickly with the double passion. Yeah, this is our little settlement for now. And to give you an idea, this is where we are. We are waiting for the ship to the stars quest, but I am pretty confident that it is going to spawn somewhere in this region over here. It usually does. Usually quite a trek. And that is our plan, to move on foot to the ship to the stars and leave the planet in that way, which I have never managed to do. I have tried this several times in the past and I always fail, so hence I put the restart count on, because I expect to die. Okay, right. Just having a little nap and then he's going to get back to the mining. I am thinking that before using that steel to do crafting, we're going to extend this so we've got a bigger stockpile. And that will get the stock, the items out of the main room as well. Wonderful. Now he's going to get soaking wet while he's also naked. Hey, what could possibly go wrong here? Standing out in the rain, mining steel very slowly while getting absolutely soaked. If we look here, we can see his needs. So he's not happy because he's hungry. I don't know why he's hungry. We've got plenty of food. Yeah, go eat. He is naked, he is sweaty, he slept on the ground, he's soaking wet, he's got an awful bedroom. He does have initial hope, he has had a fine meal, he has burning passion for his work and extremely low expectations. So the burning passion for work is a nice boost. It's stopping a mental break right now, I think. We've been close. So mining is now at 2.38, so it does go up quite quickly. Thankfully, because it's tough. The rice is growing well. Though we're getting a bit of a break for the need for rice because of those fine meals we got, but they're probably going to deteriorate. Because they're not refrigerated. We've got no hope of refrigerating anything. Right, there we go. Let's delete this one, and then everything can be moved into here. Once he has finished mining this steel. Thankfully, I didn't tell him to mine the entire vein, otherwise he'd do nothing else but go and mine that. We're getting slowly quicker. Once this ticks over to number 3, he should do right now. There we go, mining level 3, just as he finished mining it. Transport pod crash. It's from a friendly faction. Why? Okay, you know what? As much as this is going to affect relations, the clothing is worth it. Right. Can you put this t-shirt on? Can you now come and wear this? And then can you haul these because they're worth money? If he doesn't smoke them before we get to sell them. It would give him a mood boost. Right, there we go. Everything's stored away. Very nice. Right. I assume this is still... yeah, this is still an awful bedroom. Okay. At least we're not totally naked now. Why is he? Oh, he's sweaty because it's 30 degrees inside. Okay, let's put you a passive caller in here, shall we? Which we need to go chop some more wood to be able to build. Yeah, it gets through this steel a little bit quicker now. He's got level 3. Each level is just going to get quicker and quicker. Can you do me a favour? Can you go chop this tree right now? Right, and then... oh, we've still not got enough. Needs 50 wood. Okay. Temperature's going down slowly, so I guess that's going to be fine. We'll get him to chop the wood tomorrow. No. Why, Randy Random, do you need to do this to me? I have no medical skills and you give me malaria. Oh, and now I'm Mad Muffalo. Wow. Okay, well, hopefully we're going to develop immunity to malaria. However, you need to not go out there. No, I wasn't quick enough. Oh, well, this could be restart number 1. Because I don't suppose a fight between me and a Muffalo. He's got death in 19 hours. We've got death in 6 hours. We are downed. The Muffalo is trapped in the room with us. Oh, no. No, no, no. If only I would have hit pause when he tried to walk out the door. Instead of leaving it at full speed. I may have been able to get out of the way and let him just get trapped once. Then let him walk away and try and trap him a second time. But yeah, let's put this on full speed. And the Muffalo is making a right mess of the room. And I don't suppose for any reason we're just going to stop bleeding because we're not tending it. We can't move. We are downed. Okay, so there we have it. The first failure. So we are going to... we have to hit save and quit. But if you try to reload the save, it will just do the exact same thing. Just take us back to us laying there and it saying game over. So we're going to go for exactly the same settings. Let's have restarts set to 1. And feel free to take guesses in the comments. How many restarts do you think we're going to need before we can complete this? So just here was our starting point. Carefully load Lakea. So as you can see, no skills, burning passions and everything. Our only positive is we have super immune and jogger, so we can move a little bit quicker. In the hope that I can hopefully dodge things that are trying to attack me. And let's go. Attempt number 2. So exactly the same process we're going to take. What I might try this time is there a patch where I don't need to chop as many trees before I can get the food in the ground? I don't think there is. That's going to take 2 trees. Okay, so here we go again. And we are just under the 20-minute mark. So what we will do is we'll get these crops in the ground and then we will call this episode on a brand new attempt. We might have plants 2 by the time we go into episode 3 if we are lucky. Error. You don't want to plant potatoes. Plant rice. Grows much quicker. So we're going to go for the same kind of process as crops over here. structure over this side. Yeah, try to keep ourselves alive longer than last time. Crops are going in the ground. This is the last tree he will have to chop. The rest should then be planting. Oh, he has to chop the bush out as well. Okay. Okay, plants 2. He might even have plants 3 by the time he does this. Yeah, nice bonus. Okay, and that's him going to sleep. So we are going to call it there. Thank you all for watching. I hope you're enjoying. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe so you get notified when the next one goes live. I should be hoping to release these every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So until next time, thank you for watching and we'll see you all soon.